Machine learning. All right, so this is the level you unlock after beating the boss, Falcon McFly. And this is a pretty cool level. It's a big level. There's a lot of unique things in here that we haven't seen before. So right away here, there's some coins you can get, and there's a puzzle piece. So you need to be using your thrusters in order to get them in time. So we're gonna get you through the level, all the bots, all the puzzle pieces, all the secrets. So in the last level, we rescued a bot who had a bow and arrow, and that bot is gonna come back in this level, just like in all the other galaxies as well. All right, so we're gonna get the bow and arrow, and we're gonna be able to use it through this level. And it's gonna be little suction cup arrows. And so it's gonna do a couple things. It's gonna turn, the crosshairs are gonna turn blue when you're on something that you can hit with them. Also, just like that, time is gonna slightly slow down when you're on an enemy, but it won't on other things like the coin pouches. So we're going to explore everything here, make sure we get all the coins. And we got some ghost bots fishing down here. And we'll see more ghost bots throughout the level as well. There are jewels like that throughout the level that you can smash for some extra coins. Okay, so you can shoot these bots, or you can actually just shoot the logo on the bridge. The bridge will go down and get the bots for you. And we've got some electric guys that we can take care of here. You know, you can do them with the bow and arrow, or you can just go up and laser them like you normally do. Totally up to you. Since we have the bow and arrow, I like to use it. I just think it's fun. Alright, so if you do that, you're going to move the beam, which is going to allow you to come over here to get a secret. And you can see behind the electric guys here, we've got our first hidden bot. So there's 5 hidden bots total in this level, 3 puzzle pieces. Sometimes there's things on top of walls like that, so that's why I went up there, just to make sure. Okay, so this one, these frogs are going to shoot missiles at you, so make sure you get the missiles, then get the frogs. And then these are moving platforms, so it takes some timing to get them correctly. Then we've got a string we can pull, which is going to break open this rock wall, let us get through to the next section. And now these balloons that are floating, if you shoot the balloons or the cargo they're carrying, and they're moving, so they can be a little bit of hard targets to get, but there's going to be more moving things throughout the level, so it's good practice. If you go quick enough here, the frogs won't be able to shoot anything at you. There's another one of those logos you have to hit. It's going to drop the ladder. And if we come over here, on the top of the old computers, we're going to have another hidden bot surrounded by a bunch of ghost bots. Alright, so we can grab the coins here, move up the ladder to the next section. And these green glowing things are actually bombs, which will come into use throughout the level. Okay, so here I stopped at that platform halfway through. I just found it a little easier to get these bad guys at the end. But you can just go straight through, hit your laser right at the end and laser them and get them. And if you want an accomplishment, these electric fences here, if you laser over them, you're going to break them. So up here, there is an accomplishment for getting a certain number of bots to electrocute themselves. So if you laser over those ropes, that you're not going to be able to get that accomplishment. Same as if you hit them with the bow and arrow. So you're going to want to jump over like that and then get them to chase you. And so here we've got a couple coins. There's a platform here. There really is nothing else, but if you look way over there, there is a target you can hit. So we're going to hit that with our arrow, and our second puzzle piece is going to come shooting to us. Okay, so we've got 3 bombs up here, and if you go quick enough, the Slimers won't be able to shoot anything at you. And now we're going to go underwater to go through a little tunnel to get to the next section. There's a couple piranhas in here that you got to get, a coin purse. And I thought I remembered there being something in the fish. So I went and I looked through them. There's nothing in the fish. But if you listen carefully, you can hear a bot crying out for us. And we're going to find him on top of the water. There he is. So we need to shoot him. He's going to drop, and then we can go over and collect him. And there is our third bot. Alright, grab some coins, smash the crystals, and this one you just approach and it'll open, you don't have to shoot it. And then this is a really cool, unique section. There's a lot of things you can shoot here. There's bombs you can shoot, there's coin purses you can shoot, there's targets you have to shoot in order to progress through the level. The goal is to get up to the top of that platform. So that's what we're going to show you how to do here. Okay, and then as soon as we walk out that there, a snake appears who shoots venom. So be careful of him. He's moving really fast, so it is actually quite difficult to get that bomb on top of his head. Don't step in his venom after he shoots it. Wait for it to disappear. Okay, so up at the top of that you can see there's a power button. You can make your way up there and push it, or you can get to it from down here with an arrow. It takes some practice timing it right, but that's going to drop the top of that platform, which is going to allow us to reach it once we get up there. If you didn't get enough bots at the last laser fields to get the accomplishment, you got another try there. And we've got our 4th hidden bot. Okay, so we're going to start working our way up here after we grab these last couple things. But there is another secret over here. So this one, you have to use your arrow and position yourself so you can shoot through that crack to hit the glowing green bomb, which is going to allow us to get a puzzle piece. And now these platforms are just going to shoot us up to the top here. And there is bomb shooting frogs up here and electricals. So we got to get rid of them all. And there's at least one hiding behind the platform here. So be careful as you walk around. Okay, so then there's a ladder. So we've got to grab the ladder, and there's a trampoline up at the top. Alright, so now we can move on to the next section of the level here. And this is another, like in Dude Rating, this is another cleverly hidden secret. You would never really think to look behind you, but we've got another hidden bot. Alright, so that's all the bots. So now you have to use the side platforms here in order to get back to the ropes. And you've got 3 ropes you've got to jump between. And now we've got 3 more snakes with bombs on their head, and they're moving really fast, and they shoot their venom. So be very careful here. Don't step in the venom. Perfect. So that's going to pull up the alligators, who will snap you if you stand on them too long. So be careful of that. Making sure there's nothing else hidden in here. Perfect. So now we're going to be able to move on, and this is going to bring up another boss enemy. Now, if you've played Astro's Playroom, this dinosaur is from the end of Astro's Playroom, so I thought it was a nice, clever little throwback. So he's going to shoot bombs at us, and then he's going to have targets that you have to hit. See on this side there's going to be 2 targets you have to hit, and each time he throws more bombs at us. And these are tough targets to hit because he is moving, and you only have so much time before they disappear, and then you have to start that again. Alright, so we got one side done. Now we gotta do the other side. This time, he's shooting 5 bombs instead of 2. And we've got the 2 bombs to get, and there, if you can get them both in the same time, it makes it much easier. We're still not done. Alright, so now he's got one on the top of his head. As soon as you go up that wave, if you pull out your bow and arrow, it's going to slow down time for you. Then you won't have to try to do it a second or third time. And we're going to come up to a nice peaceful island where we're going to be able to get our last piece, the outside of the mothership, the shell. And you would think it would be that easy, but he came back. So he got rid of the bridge. And if you can time that right, you can get it right away at that bottom and not have to do anything else with him. And he's going to collapse the other platform and become the bridge. Which lets us get across here. Now you can see there's a green glowing bomb inside of the mothership shell that we're going to have to shoot. And that's it. We're going to get the mothership shell, and we'll show you in the next video what we do with that. But that's this video, so drop a like, follow for more videos, and if this helped you pass the level, leave a comment. Thanks for watching.